We are here at one of the most frequently reported Bigfoot forests in Illinois. You guys hear that? It's like something's like crying in the woods, dude. That was a knock. That was a freaking knock, dude. There's a low growl, a very low growl right over that way. Welcome to Cursed Urban. I'm your host, Dan. And as you can see from the title of this video, we have something special planned for tonight that many of you have been asking me for a very long time. And I told you I would deliver it, and here we are. But guys, before we get into the video, make sure you go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new here. Share this video with a friend, family member, or on your social media if you really enjoy it. It helps the channel out immensely. And leave me a comment letting me know that you're ready for tonight's investigation. So, we are here. We are here at one of the most densely populated I don't want to say it like that. Let me rewind. I was going to say one of the most densely populated Bigfoot forests in Illinois. But I should say most frequently reported Bigfoot forests in Illinois. I am down just a little north of central Illinois. And yeah, we are going to be doing some, what's it called, squatching tonight. Now, to be completely transparent with you guys, especially if you're new here, I have no idea what I'm doing. Straight up. I have no idea what I'm doing. I've never done this before. Bigfoot has always been interesting to me, but I have always prioritized other cryptids I have found a little bit more interesting than Bigfoot. But I have the demand and requests for a Bigfoot video have been overwhelming. And now I've never been opposed to it. I've just never done it. Like, simple as that. So yeah, I'm armed with very little and even less knowledge. So if you guys have some tips for me, leave them down in the comments and I'll definitely look through them. Otherwise, we can all laugh at my follies on this maiden Bigfoot voyage. It is very windy out tonight. That's the only thing that I am very unhappy about, but I didn't drive 2.5 hours to not go out and investigate and to not go out and film. So it's one of those things we're just gonna have to grit our teeth and bear it. Anyways, guys, let's get back into the forest and start this investigation and try and figure out what we're doing out here. We are headed into the thick of it, and I'm excited to see what tonight brings. It sounds promising out here. I got a little bit of information on this forest from one of my buddies who is really into the whole Bigfoot thing. I don't know the proper term. Is it squatching? Is that the proper term for Bigfoot, squatching? Yeah, he's really into it, and he's like, go here. He's like, go here if you're looking for Bigfoot. What would plural of Bigfoot be? Bigfoots? Big feet? Or would it remain Bigfoot? He's like, go here. Go here. There's spottings like crazy. Some even as recent as like 2 weeks ago. So, yeah, we are out here. And like I said, this is me just trying my best. I really don't know what I know, like, some of the signs, you know. I know, like, about archways, about items being left in, like, odd locations, you know, stuff like that. But as far as the techniques, I'm not sure. I did bring my tree bat, my Bigfoot tree knocker. Big shout out to Karen for sending that to me. It's finally being put to use tonight, so thank you, Karen. Funny story. So a dear viewer sent me a care package with this Bigfoot tree knocker in it. I had no idea what it was. I was like, what is this thing? So I thought it was an item to beat the stalkers with. Like while I'm camping or whatever. I'm like, yo, Karen, drop my light. Ugh. I was like, Karen, thanks for sending me that, Actually, we're going to go down this way. Yeah, we're going to go down this way. This way looks a lot more, off the beaten path. So yeah, I was like, Karen, thanks for sending me that thing to beat the stalkers with. And she's like, that's not something to beat people with. That's a tree knocker for Bigfoot. And I'm like, oh, my bad. Sorry, I didn't know that. So we got that. And other than that, like, I don't know how to do, and nor am I going to do the whoops, the Bigfoot whoops. Has anybody had success with those? Let me know in the comments. I was watching one video about some people going out looking for Bigfoot, and they were like, you just need to go out and like walk around. Like go out to a location that has known and preferably recent sightings and just go explore, because they're naturally curious creatures, and the longer you're there, like the more curious they will be about you, and they'll be drawn to you. They said, like, think about it, in the early days when people started doing this, do you think like everybody went out in the woods, started knocking on trees and going whoop? No, they didn't. Like, so like these are just naturally curious creatures, and it's best just to go around and let them come to you. And sometimes you might, you know, try and aid that a little bit, but it's not necessary. So I was like, okay, you know, we give it a shot. So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing out here. Straight up, as you can see, I don't know what I'm doing out here. Yeah, I'm no exploring with bear hellbent holler. I'm definitely not those guys. These guys are cool though. I'm supposed to link up with Bear at some point this summer, so I asked him to give me a Bigfoot rundown because he knows what he's doing. And I've been watching a little bit of Hellbent Holler. They seem pretty cool too. They definitely seem like pros at this whole thing. Yeah, guys, I'm more like skinwalkers, really creepy stuff. That's what I like, just like the really creepy things. Not saying Bigfoot's not creepy, but in my opinion, compared to like skinwalkers, I'd say skinwalkers are way more creepy than Bigfoot and Wendigos and stuff like that. Dogmen, I'd say dogmen are on the same creepy level as Bigfoot. So, from my understanding, and maybe this will be a good way for like other people who are on my skill level of in my knowledge level of Bigfoot to, you know, have somebody to relate to, because it's kind of intimidating. Always kind of one of the intimidating things going into like I hear turkeys. I hear something moving in front of me. I definitely just heard something moving in front of me. I hear the turkey still. Yeah, I for sure heard something up here. Oh, what was that? I saw some move down the trail. It was like way down there. Like way, way down there. Yo, what the Dude, I don't like that. You guys hear that? It's like something's like crying in the woods, dude. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It sounds like there's something crying in the woods. Like a person crying. It stopped. Yo, that was creepy. It might just be, I know one of the parking lots is over that way. It might be somebody there. So I'm not going to be, I'm not going to raise a massive amount of concern about it. Because I know there is a parking lot over there. It's kind of by where I parked to come into the forest. So very well somebody could have just pulled up and it, it might be a family. But what I saw down this trail is a different story though. It was about right here where my light is. I saw something dark go across the trail. It almost looked like a shadow figure. But then, that's when I started hearing those turkeys, though. And that's when I heard somebody crying. Like, all that happened consecutively. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, so yeah, maybe these videos will help out somebody who's new to this hobby like me. Or new to this type of stuff like me, because it's like one of the things that's most intimidating going into anything new. Really, I'm sure anybody can relate. It's like, just learning and being kind of like intimidated by people who know more than you. So maybe some people find this who are interested. And we can all learn together. If you guys blow this video up, and I see, get some good numbers, I know you like it, I'll probably do more of them. Look at this. Look at this, dude. This is a mess out here. This is a mess. I wonder if wind just blew this over, or what, or something took it down. Because it definitely wasn't cut down by people. That's for sure. It was not cut down by people. It was definitely broken by something, or it fell down, or was hit by lightning. Yeah, this is all disorganized, but it does seem like some old dead wood. So wow, holy, dude, look at this tree, guys. This thing was a mammoth that fell. This thing was an absolute mammoth. Look at that. I didn't even realize it went back that far. That's crazy. Look how big this tree is. This is easily 30, 40 feet tall. It's probably the base of it. Yeah, look at that. Got ripped right out of the ground. I think it was dead. Yeah, it was definitely dead, because there's no way those roots would have ripped that easily. Man. That's wild. Let's see if I If it's dead, it should be kind of like hollow, right? See if I can use the knocker. Try out this knocker. Where is it? Have it on my bag. There it is. Not the Bigfoot knocker. So what do? Just from my understanding, that's what you do. You just knock on a tree in here, see if you get a response. That's how it's been explained to me. Let me know if I'm doing something wrong in the comments. Dude, you guys hear that? Over that way. The first time I heard it, the first time I knocked on it, I heard something. It didn't sound like, it sounded like kind of like a really soft, like knock, but more like a tree was being shaken, and not from the wind. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Dude, I just got over that way, dude. I just heard, no. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Dude, I'm freaking out right now. That was a knock. That was a freaking knock, dude. I can't believe that. Something responded. Something responded to the knock. That's unreal. And there couldn't have been anything else. That could not have been anything else. Because it sounded just like how, when I hit the tree, how that sounded. Dude, that's crazy. Man, I was extremely apprehensive for tonight. I was like, nothing's going to happen. This video is going to suck. But that was what, oh man, I know, I heard that. I heard that coming from right back there, far. But it was definitely a knock. Like, I hear all the trees creaking and everything from the wind and everything. But that's not what that was. That was a legit knock. Wow. Okay. All right, guys. Cool. I think we're off to a good start. Sorry I'm getting so excited about this stuff. Yeah, I don't mean to be like going crazy about this stuff, but it is pretty exciting. I see why people like this already. This might become a regular thing on the channel, guys. This is cool. Just, dude, that was such a shot of adrenaline. Like hearing something respond. All right, this is what I'm gonna do, because that knock was definitely back the way that I came in. That's where it sounded like it was from. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head over there, and I'm gonna set up a night vision camera, and we'll go back in that area and knock on the tree again, and knock on a different tree, and see if we can't get any more responses. Dude, that was cool though. That was really, really cool. Yeah, let's go over there and check it out. Because I feel like, I was thinking about, like, I don't know if you guys can see me or not. I was thinking about walking further down this path and just kind of like, because this trail like loops around. There's like a 2-mile loop. And eventually connects up to where we came in on. But I feel like if we're getting responses like over that way, and we know we're getting responses over there, like head over that way and check. Like I said, I got the night vision camera, so I'll set that up in the forest, because obviously I can't pinpoint where we, got a response for sure, but obviously I know the general area. So I'll set up the camera, and then we'll knock, and we'll be quiet, and we'll wait. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Dude, this is cool. This is cool. But yeah, guys, I definitely need your help. I definitely need your advice on this. And just what I should do, what I should look for, techniques to try, etc., etc. So if you guys want to impart some knowledge on me, that would be fantastic. If you know anybody in the Midwest East area that'd be down to go out and do this stuff, let me know. Because I know, like I said, I'm gonna at some point link up with Bear, exploring with Bear. Dude, so either a tree is over here about to break, someone else is out in the woods besides me, or it's something else. I keep hearing creaks and cracks, sharp ones. Hello? Someone out here? That was a scary noise to hear, dude. That was a really scary noise to hear. It was like, I'm sure the camera picked it up, but it was like, oh, look at that. Is that the type of archway that Bigfoots make? Because I hear they make archways like that. Is that kind of what I'm looking for, or are they like bigger? You see that right there, right in the middle? Is that kind of what I'm looking for? It seems like it's too small. You know, it seems too small. But I see a lot of branches and stuff knocked down back there. Like a lot of stuff has been flattened out. And that's where I just heard that creaking noise coming from. But no, that was creepy, dude. That creaking noise, that really was creepy. Just had to do a knife check. I haven't cleaned my knife, and I have an automatic knife. For those of you who may not know, and it's one of those. I just need to make sure it's like clean, or else it won't function. So yeah, just had to do a knife check. Because you never know. You never know. I think this is about to link up with the main path again. Yeah, it is. And we'll go to that spot where I heard those noises at. That was crazy, dude. That really was. We're hearing a lot of stuff in this forest tonight. That's for sure. Can't all my forest adventures be like this. So what I'm going to do, I got a really sensitive microphone, because right now I'm using just like a wireless lavalier mic, which if you see me, it's the one stuck onto my hat. Now, it picks me up very well, but sometimes it has difficulty picking up outside ambient noise. But I do have a very sensitive recorder. I'm going to get a mount for that I can stick it to the camera, and I'm going to start running that at all, like leave it on 100% of the time. So if I hear like these noises, I can pull the audio from that, amplify it, and so you guys can hear them too. I usually don't use it because, to be honest, like the files are kind of tricky to work with at times, and it gets annoying. But for something like this, I think it'd be worth the extra effort, because, you know, I'd rather have that and work through the audio issues or the audio troubles than not have it at all. You know what I mean? Like if I got something. Because right now, like those trees, I think it picked up that weird tree noises over this way, but I don't know if it picked up the knocking. If it did, I will amplify the audio to make sure you guys can hear it. I'm gonna head back down the trail, and when I get to that point, we'll set up the night vision and see if we can get anything. So I think I found a good spot for the GoPro, the night vision camera, which is kind of a GoPro. There's a little creek that runs through here, and this is about the same area that I heard those sounds at. There's a little creek with some water that runs through here. It's kind of dry right now, but there's still a little bit of water, and it opens up a little ways right past that bend. You can't really see it. So I put the night vision camera there. And now on the other side of this trail, there is a nice patch of trees, and I think I can find a nice place to sit back, and then we'll do some more knocks and see and listen if we get anything else. So let's try that. I'm going to get set up right over here. Alright guys, so we are set up a little ways off the trail in the forest and found a few trees to practice or try some knocking on, see if we get anything. I can almost see the camera from where we're at, so I think we're a good distance away, but not too far. Let me adjust this camera real quick because it's saying that I'm kind of tilted. There we go, that's a little bit better. So I got the red light on right now so I don't lose too much of my night vision, because the red helps with maintaining your night vision versus, you know, just like bright white. So let me get my Bigfoot beater pulled out here, see if we can get any response. I'll try a few of these trees. They all look pretty solid, but I don't know, does hollow trees or solid trees make a difference? Some people say yes, some people say no. Then again, not an expert on the subject, and I've been just taking Bigfoot hunting on Google. Bigfoot hunting 101 on Google. That's actually what I Googled. Bigfoot hunting 101. You know, it'd be funny, and I bet it's happened at one point. So what if there's somebody else out here and they're doing the exact same thing? They're Bigfoot hunting, they hear that and they freak out and they do it back. They're like, oh, Bigfoot's communicating with us. And then I'm like, oh, Bigfoot's communicating with me. And it's just two guys in the woods just hitting trees with wooden bats. I'm sure it's happened at some point, but that would be funny. I don't hear anything though. And like I said, we are in, I think, right where I heard, you know, where I heard the knock come back or be responded to. And guys, by all means, I know I've said this like 20 times, and I'll probably say it 20 more times before the video's ending, but please, by all means, let me know what I'm doing right, if anything, and what I'm doing wrong, and what advice you have for me. I mean, if you want to roast me in the comments, I can't stop you, but I guess as long as it's constructive criticism, then that'd be great. Probably a bunch of you like, shut up. That's number one, is shut your mouth. Quit talking so much. I can't help it. Can't help it. I talk a lot. Especially when I'm nervous. there's a low growl, a very low growl right over that way. It's very, very faint. A very low guttural, like maybe not a growl, like some sort of like, I'm trying to think. It's like a cat purring, but like coming from like the diaphragm. Maybe cats purr from the diaphragm, but like, you know what I mean? Like very deep. It sounds like a cat purring, but like deep, like throaty, guttural. It was definitely something, though. I kind of want to shine my light over there. I kind of don't, because whatever it is, I want to get closer. So I'm guessing, from what I've seen, there's a lot of waiting in this, a lot of waiting and biding your time to see if you hear anything. Or see anything. Which I don't know what that growl was. That was weird. I just heard movement right over there. Like right where the camera is. I heard movement, dude. Right when I hit that, I heard something move over there. It's taking all my willpower not to freak out and like shine a bright light over there. Just gotta trust in the process. And let the night vision camera do its job. But no, something like interrupted my knock. And I heard something move over there. This is killing me. All right, yeah, we're walking over there. I have to see if that was something. All right. Just retrieved and stopped the action cam. I'm gonna wait till I get home to check the footage, just simply because I'm not gonna stand out here for however long, probably like 10, 15, no, it was a little bit longer than that. Probably like 20 minutes to just watch 20 minutes on this tiny little screen and not be able to see anything anyway, so I'm going to check this at home. I need to rig this up though, so it gets, so I can run a power bank to it easier, because it's a night vision GoPro. It's a Phasm cam from Ghost Stop, and it uses like just your generic Chinese GoPro like cases. But the problem is generic Chinese GoPros are like a dime a dozen, and there's a ton of different shapes, so I can't find any case that works with this. And it doesn't work with actual GoPro stuff because it's just a little bit off. It's really annoying. So I need to find like a case, because I got it in this watertight case. Well, that's, I mean, my only option in this watertight case, but I can't plug anything into it. So I don't know. If you guys have any accessories for these things, any cases, let me know. But all right. Hopefully we got something. Hopefully. I don't know if we did or not, but I am going to take my sweet time walking back to the car, and I'll film along the way, knock on some trees along the way. Hopefully we get something cool. Alright, I'm going to end it here, actually, where I started this. So, a few things. Walked back here. I didn't do much. Knocked on a couple trees. I probably won't put it in. It was... I didn't hear anything else. A couple things. The wind has picked up again. I thought I was fine. I was fine being down in this valley. But, like, even on my walk back up this incline, it's getting windy enough that the valley's not helping, and it's just like, you'll probably hear it. It's just like the wind is distorting my audio, I feel like, because I saw it, like, when I was recording a few times on the camera, I saw it spike up into the red. And I checked the weather, and it's only supposed to get worse by the hour. So, that. Two, as long-time viewers, or maybe not even long-time viewers, short-term viewers may even notice, I don't prepare for anything. I have batteries that are always uncharged. I forget stuff. I don't bring enough water. I don't bring enough food. And I don't know how to dress appropriately, which is the case tonight. So I'm freezing. And I didn't bring any coats or anything. I already took my cold weather bag out of my car. So, yeah, we're going to cut this short. And, yeah. But for my first, let me know, what do you think for my first Bigfoot video? So I think we got something cool, at least that one time, where I heard that knock returning, and then I heard that growl too, but I don't know if I got the growl like so quiet. I don't know if the microphone picked it up. But like I said, I am going to rig up that microphone, that 360-degree microphone that's like ultra sensitive to my camera, and just whenever I hit record, I'll hit the record button on the mic too, so we'll pick stuff up. But let me know, guys, if you like this video, if you want me to do more Bigfoot videos, light this video up. I mean that. Light this video up. Let me know that you want these videos. So if this video gets 400 likes, I will do another Bigfoot video. So get this video to 400 likes if you want to see another Bigfoot video. and I'll make it happen. And maybe next time I'll even camp out in this forest. But I'm pretty pleased with the results tonight. And I think no matter what, even if I don't film it, this is probably going to be something I start picking up in my spare time. This was a lot of fun. And it was cool to kind of be pursuing something that has been elusive for so many centuries. And hear that whatever it is possibly responded to me. That was the coolest part of the night, man. When I knocked on that tree, and then I heard a distinct knock coming from like the distance. Dude, that was something. I just felt like right now, I mean, like my hair is standing up. It's not because I'm cold. Like my hair is legitimately standing up. Like I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about that. But when I heard that, it was just like I just felt my adrenaline get going. I'm just like no way. That's like no way. That's crazy. So I get it. I get it now. But yeah, let me know. Let me know down in the comments. Let me know, with likes, if you want more Bigfoot. If you do, I will deliver. And dude, my shutter angle has been off this entire video. Probably didn't notice any difference, but I did. I did as a filmmaker. Even though these videos aren't really made to be like super high quality and crazy films, but still annoying. Anyways, run out of things to say. I think I said them all, so maybe that's a good thing. And that crying at the beginning too. What was that? Literally, what was that? That crying at the beginning, like when we first started going down that trail, I heard it sounded like a person crying in the forest. But I don't know if that's what it was for sure. Because like I said, like the direction it was coming from, there was a parking lot. So if maybe somebody pulled up while I was out there and, they had like a kid or something, the kid was crying. But it sounded like it came from the forest. And that was nuts. Yeah, dude, these videos might be something. These might be on the roster. I don't know. Let me know though, and please, by all means, I am open to any sort of suggestions that you have, unless it's just like pure hate. And I mean, you can put it, but I'll probably just like block you or whatever. But if you have some like good constructive criticism, like, I'm all ears. Just remember, this is the first time I've ever done this. So, all right, I'm gonna get packed up and get going because I am cold, and we'll probably be returning to Bigfoot Forest. So, yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Big shout out to our patrons and our YouTube channel members. Thank you for making tonight's video possible. Another big shout out to Karen for providing us with the Bigfoot thumper. Appreciate that, Karen. You were awesome. Thank you for providing me with that. It came in very handy tonight. Social media links are in the description if you want to follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, Discord, and I think that's it. I don't really use Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, it's probably not good that I'm standing right under a Widowmaker tree. Whoops. Yeah. Follow us on the social media. If you are interested in supporting the channel, links to the Patreon and the channel memberships are down in the description as well. All right, I'm hearing a bunch of weird stuff. I'm going to go. Have a good night or day wherever you're at, and I'll see you very soon on the next camping video. Peace out, guys.